want to give me something?
Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
That's not it.
Whoa. Yeah, never mind. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Robe Talk. I'm your host, Angelo. I believe this is episode 12.
Wow.
We have a special guest on today, Izzy Goody.
Hi, guys. What's up?
That was pretty, can you give me a little bit more energy?
Pressure.
Give me a little bit more.
Hey, yeah. Oh, is there autotune on? Hi, guys. Welcome back
hey.
to the vlog.
She goes, hey, guys.
I need to take this off.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay.
My toes curl, yeah.
Here I am. I love that sound.
Izzy.
It's my favorite.
Izzy, what's going on right now? We have the TikTok star of the house in here, in the building.
That is true.
How does it feel to be on Robe Talk, honey?
It feels pretty good.
I mean, you're usually the one watching it, right? I mean, you watch Robe Talk. Are you a loyal listener or no? Be honest.
Well, like, I have practice, so I don't. Like, sometimes I do.
So Isabel, I just want to thank you for creating a dance for my song Where I'm At.
Welcome.
Izzy can take full credit for that because
I
did not do that. I just made the song. You made the dance, okay?
I did make it.
So I have a song coming out every 3 weeks, and I'm hoping that every 3 weeks you can come with that fire.
Okay.
And
My toes curl, yeah.
is that possible?
I mean, like, I'll try my best to get the job done.
There we go.
Guess what I just got a text from?
Who?
Katie Dennett. That's a shout
Shout
out.
out to Katie
Shout
Dennett.
out. Thank you.
Izzy, would you mind doing the honors and lighting this candle?
I don't know if I can work a lighter. Oh.
Oh.
Burn myself, yeah.
My toes curl, yeah.
My toes curl, yeah.
You got it. There you go.
It's lit. It's lit in here. What can I say?
It's lit in here.
It's so lit right now.
So Izzy, every 3 weeks I need you with that hot fire.
You know, I'll try to come up with some new content for you.
We love a good renegade.
Oh, we love a good renegade.
Izzy, so tell the people in case they don't know. But if they don't, I mean. Tell the people what you're about. How old are you? What year in school are you in? Give them a little bit of an Izzy Goody backstory.
Hey guys, welcome
If
back
you
to
don't,
the vlog.
by the way, if you don't start your intro with
Hey
"What's
guys.
up, guys?"
Hey fizzies, it's Izzy. Welcome back to the vlog. So, like, why am I not David Dobrik? Okay, sorry.
Okay.
So I'm 16 years old. I'm a junior.
Mhm.
I'm on color guard and winter guard. Thank you for that. I play tennis.
What else?
That's I spend my days on TikTok and my nights on TikTok.
Life is good.
Life is good. You know what I mean? You need to get like a makeup cover.
Okay. Hold on. All right, guys. So look, I had a little bit of an accident.
Just like everyone, can you see
Now
it?
look, guys, it's really wrapped up.
It's
I mean,
so
look,
bad.
it's so thick. I'll give you my other thumb for scale. I killed a man with this thumb.
I was thinking that too.
So,
That's from Ratatouille. Just to clarify.
man, okay. Wait a second, guys. I didn't even realize this. I'm not wearing my robe.
What are you doing? Literally,
You're not
get out.
either. You're not
Get
either.
out.
You're not wearing your robe.
Alex!
Oh my god.
Wow. What a guy. Does he even know what this is called? Does he even know? Wow. To think.
Oh my
To
gosh.
think.
Dude.
That was just...
Oh my gosh.
Restart the
I
show.
felt naked. Oh my goodness. And to think, I enforce a strict
Wow.
only road
Wow.
policy. Holy crap. That was non-intentional. You know what? We're restarting the show.
No, we're not.
Here we go. There we go. All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Robe Talk. No, just kidding. All right. Thank God I remembered that. That would have been
That
tragic.
was a close one. I mean, we're
Close
only
call.
6 minutes in.
All right. So, Izzy, we have to get back to the topic here. Guys, my thumb, look, it looks really... if you're listening to this, I have this really big white bandage over my thumb. It's like sports tape and there's gauze underneath it.
Can you take it off live?
Oh my gosh. Let's just go through what happened. So look, I was playing basketball today, getting my fitness on. And so I was just playing basketball and before I know it, I look down at my hand and it's bloody. I mean, the thing is just gushing out blood. I mean, it is just
gushing. It's just gushers.
I mean, dude, it looks like a gusher, okay? So yeah, it looks like a gusher, guys. And so that definitely doesn't. And so I realized that, and it didn't really hurt, to be honest, because I'm so strong.
Life is good.
And
like every other sentence.
I'm hitting everyone.
You're like, so yeah, and it was like this.
Okay, so look, I realized that it was bleeding. So then I ran. I said, guys, stop the game real quick. I ran to the water fountain and I ran cold water over it, and honestly, it still didn't stop bleeding. Okay, it was still bleeding.
I mean, like,
it was some bro science.
Not that it's like good or bad.
That was some cis science. Like, where is your validity in that? You're like, you just hit a blood vessel.
You just hit a blood vessel.
I mean, maybe I did, but the deal is that I ran out. It was still bleeding, and then I went upstairs, and this girl really helped me out. She was great, but she was funny, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like, it's a lot of blood. I'm sorry. I'm not. I was like, look, man, it doesn't hurt. It's a lot of blood. And so she gave me like tissues to pat the blood down, but it kept on bleeding. So I kept on patting it. She's like, apply pressure. And I was like, she was like, apply pressure. And I kept applying pressure. It just kept on bleeding. So, So then she wrapped it up, and now Izzy wants me to take it off live on air. Now listen, this bandage right now is there's some hairs on it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I know. I'm just looking at that.
Frankly, we're unwrapping it right now.
Don't. Oh
I'm
gosh.
de-mummifying this thing right as we speak.
This is a lot. Like, I'm expecting at least like this big. Like, I want it like all the way around the thumb.
Well, look, I told her that it was overkill, okay? Because this is like a really big wrap, and honestly, it's...
Did you just need like a Band-Aid?
Yeah, but it just kept on bleeding, so we couldn't really just do that. Oh my gosh, we are really doing this right now on Robe Talk.
This is... like
every wrap,
viewer's discretion advised. Like, this might be
every wrap. Here, make this just a fist away from your face. All right, we're unraveling it. Every wrap gets more intense. We're getting close to it. We're getting close to it.
Ew.
That's it.
It's still bleeding.
It's still bleeding to this day.
Can you press a button for this? Wow.
Oh wow.
Ew. Alex,
I mean, I bled a lot.
Like, do we need it? Like, I don't know. I don't know about this.
I don't know about this, guys.
Like, I can't. Oh.
So, guys, look, if you can't see, I mean, it's a gash.
I mean, like, you can see that. Like, it's also like as big as a paper cut.
I think it's deep.
But it's like.
It's a deep cut. It's a deep cut, like an album cut. So
just put that
I don't know. I can't just put the same bandage on it. I really just need to go get a Band-Aid. It's pretty deep. It's still bleeding, guys. So shout out to that girl. But yeah, if she's watching, cool, dope. Yeah, whatever. So Izzy you're 14, right?
I'm literally 16.
The joke is always that Isabel looks the same, and she never grows up.
I'm 16.
So she's 14.
I'm 16.
And Izzy, I want to talk about something. You went on a run today.
I did go on a run today.
You did. You went on a run. You were running like this?
Yeah. Yeah, I was running. I know, I was like, wait, play it again. This is what I was actually like. Can we please take a break?
Did
I'm
it?
in my toes curl, yeah, yeah.
Oh. Okay, here's the thing. Like, afterwards, it felt really nice. Like, I was like, wow, like, you really did that. Like, great job. 2.5 miles? I've never run before. Ran before.
Ran?
I don't, okay, you know. But, like, that's good.
Yeah.
And, like, I did walk a bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I walked for some
Oh,
of
so
it.
you're gonna say you ran, but you really walked?
I walked. Run.
You rocked?
I totally rocked. Play the music.
You rocked?
I did rock.
Okay.
But it was like nice. It was like nice. Like, yeah. It was with my friends.
So something else that you do that I wanted to talk about real quick was the fact that you lay near the space heater. Okay, so look, we have a space heater downstairs. It's not very big, but Izzy, in order to warm up, she lays right near it.
Wait, what are that?
Look at Bo texted and he goes, no robes. Dude, it was really, I mean, I was scared. The fact that there were no robes on, I mean, Izzy really should have a robe on right now.
I don't.
I think there might be a robe in there, to be honest with you. So look, I have a picture right here. We're only going to allow this one time.
What?
That you don't have a robe on.
Okay.
I mean, and you know what? Izzy's only on here for like 20 minutes because she has to go to guard because that's all that she does. So
Hey, it is.
but this is Isabel laying near the space heater. And you can't even tell it's really her because it just looks like
a blob.
but that would be your head right there.
So that was me literally 10 minutes ago?
Literally.
Like literally 10 minutes ago.
And then you have the dog back there.
Like,
but yeah, Izzy likes to do that. She also has a space heater in her room.
yeah, because I'm just like really cold and all like I'm just cold all the time. I don't know what to tell you.
So she lives in a hoodie.
I do. I really do.
So Izzy, question for you.
Can you show the picture of me when I was running?
Yes, I can. I don't know what. I really don't know what the context was here.
I was running and I was like, I just need to give them an update real fast.
Where were you, by the way? In the rural
We were
Ohio?
pretty rural.
Where did you run?
It was pretty rural. It was like 20 minutes away. It was like 15.
Why couldn't you just have run around here? It's the same.
Like, I don't like. It's like people are gonna drive by and be like, oh, look.
The
what
ground's
it
the
is.
same.
No, but like people are gonna like drive by and stop, and it's like I'm run walking.
Really,
I'm not like professional. So
You don't want to get noticed.
I don't. Okay. Is I'm on here with this picture pulled up? Like someone's about to screenshot that? Please don't. I swear my friend is like.
Actually, Izzy does have a Valentine.
The way you just said that.
Shout out your boo.
Why
Is he
are you
watching?
So cringy?
Is he watching?
He's like.
He is.
I have no idea.
Shout him out. Shout him out, Iz.
Guys.
I'm in my toes curl, yeah, yeah.
Shout him out.
Okay.
Go. But Izzy, explain to the people what we did on Valentine's Day, because Mom and Dad, they went and stayed.
Yeah, they
they went
got
and
some
did
dinner
a
and stuff.
staycation in Cincinnati, and they got dinner and stuff. And Izzy and I were sitting at home, and what did we do? Explain to them.
We sat at home on the couch and we watched a movie. It was pretty fun.
So look, I came downstairs because Mom texted me and was like, hey, I think you should spend some time with your sister. So I said, all right. And I came downstairs and you were watching.
I was watching the first All the Boys I Loved Before.
Now listen, guys.
Okay. Don't even start.
You know, you guys know I'm into movies and stuff. You guys know I'm into that. This was some of the worst acting, editing, just writing. Oh my God, she's walking out. She's walking out. She just walked out and she's walking back in. Guys, what is this movie called?
To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Guys,
a
it was
classic,
cringy.
Alex.
It was so cringy. We couldn't even get through the whole movie. I had to tell her to turn it off. It was so bad. I am not a
It
fan.
was good.
Um,
I mean, like,
the one
yes,
guy,
it was
the one
cringy.
guy really bothers me.
Noah.
Noah.
Like, okay.
Yes, he
It was
bothers
cringy
me.
when I first watched it. I didn't think it was as cringy, and then when I rewatched it, I was like, it's a bit cringe,
Yeah.
but it's not like that bad. It's like at parts, yes.
Guys, it's like, are you going to the party or not?
yeah.
It's like that's the type of
But the
acting
second
it
one,
is.
the second
acting's
one,
like this. It's like, why you should go to the party. That's my impression of the kid.
but the second
should
one was way
go-
worse. I
you
did
should
not
go-
like the second one.
Like,
Sorry,
look,
guys.
I'm just trying to like,
It wasn't
you know.
as good. The second one. What about the second one?
I didn't watch the second one because I
You
didn't even
watched,
watch
like,
half
part
of the
of
first
it.
one.
Wow. What a world we live in. You're not gonna play it?
So yeah, we couldn't make it through that movie. But Izzy, look, I wanted to talk about something. We always kind of like go back into our childhoods and talk about like things that we really enjoyed growing up. So I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about certain nostalgic items that like bring you back to your childhood. Either whether it can be games, it can be toys,
Okay.
it can be whatever. What is like one of the first things that come to mind?
Okay, so I thought about this like a month ago, and then I saw pictures on Instagram about it, and I was like, wow, like the FBI is watching me. But like, do you remember those like little like they were like the little like mouse rat things, and they were like beep, 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 and like run around? You have to remember what I'm talking about. I really wanted the bright pink one, but it wasn't bright pink.
That I never had one of those.
Oh.
I was thinking more on the lines of like silly bands.
Those were good. Those were fun. And then they got banned at our school. Because, this is what
Dude.
happened.
Kids treated silly bands like they were drugs.
Okay, so, quick story. So,
Run
they
it
got... Okay, so everyone was, like, trading silly bands, like, kind of sus.
Yeah.
Anyway, but then they got banned at my school. And then we were doing, like, projects where it's, like, 100 things. And you have to, like, bring in 100 of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very obvious. But he brought in 100 silly bands after they were banned. And we're all like, how is that allowed?
That's the he
That
found
is
he
sus.
found a
He found, like, a
he found
total
a
hack.
he found a
sheet. I
loophole.
go-
He found a loophole.
And this was, like, in 2nd grade. And I was like, this
Well,
is
that
not
kid's smart.
fair.
He's probably
Not fair. Imagine
that kid
imagine
today.
what he's doing
Honestly,
now.
yeah, I want to know where that kid's at.
Honestly,
Can we track that kid
wonder.
out? Can we track that kid down?
Can we please do that?
So then the other thing that I was thinking about, like, Webkins.
Oh my gosh, I logged my Webkins account like a few weeks ago.
Are they dead?
They were doing just fine. Well, she was really hungry, and she was hungry.
Did you feed
I did.
them?
I did feed them.
What kind of Webkins did you have? Because they had the small
a
ones.
ton.
They had the small ones, and then they had the bigger ones. I had a little baby Harambe one.
That's cute.
Which ones did you have?
I had like a lot. I had a little fuzzy piggy. It was really cute.
Goals.
And I don't know.
What else? We had those.
I had a guinea pig one. It was so cute. I brought it
So
everywhere.
we had those crazy bones. They were like
do remember
little
Crazy
like
Bones.
things you could play different games with or whatever. Like, let me pull up a picture of them. You can pull those up. We can talk about that. I think it was with a K, because that's what they did back in the day. They spell like crazy with a K.
Yeah, they're there.
Crazy. That's the rapper.
Oh.
Bones toys.
Did you ever getting those rocks too? I've
Yeah,
seen memes about those.
I remember
you go
those
to a
were-
store and you're like, "What do you want to get?" And it's like rocks.
Yeah, like rocks. Like rocks were like cool,
Wow,
you know. Like you get some rocks, and they would be like diamonds on the inside, but they would be like
You would
not.
really think you were like
You
out
would
there
re-
mining. Like,
you would
were
think
like,
you're-
"Wow,
you
I've
would
been mining all day." You get one rock.
You would think that you're Indiana Jones. as soon-
Literally 1,000%.
So look, wait, hold on.
I remember with these, I always wanted like the glow in the dark ones.
Yeah, the glow in the dark ones were the
They
coolest.
were really dope.
So like, if you guys, I don't know if you guys had these, but like we did, and we loved them. I mean, we played with them all the time.
I really do remember having these.
We also had, I had tech decks.
You did like some tech decks.
I mean, I had the dudes too. Like, I honestly kind of want some tech deck dudes.
Tech deck dudes.
Look at tech deck
Specifically.
dudes.
Dudes.
Tech deck dudes. These guys that look
Yeah.
like thumbs.
Yeah.
They're just a bunch of thumbs.
They do a bunch of thumbs though.
But yeah. Speaking of thumbs, like this thumb, guys, it's a gash. I mean, it's not even a cut at this point. Evaluating it right now, it is indeed a gash. And to be honest with you, it kind of looks like look,
Yeah.
it still doesn't really hurt, but it kind of looks like a it looks like a gore, like a fake gore thing, like from a
It does.
Halloween store.
I see.
Do you have to go?
go?
Oh my god.
Life is good. You know what I mean?
Here I am. We just matched pitch. Did you
Did
just
you
hear
though?
that?
Hit it. Here.
This is-
Hold that.
Here I am. Here I am. I'm just gonna leave it on that. Leave it on.
Leave it on that. Period.
Here I am. Period.
All right. Well, Izzy, thank you for coming on the show, even though you didn't have a robe.
Sorry.
I appreciate
Bye.
that. But thank you.
Bye.
That was fun.
Bye, guys.
We'll hopefully have you on again soon. Okay?
Make
You
sure
done?
you like, comment, subscribe,
Oh,
and I'll see you in the
alright.
next video.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye. No, but like, bye, guys.
You did not just do that. All right. Well, Izzy, make some noise for Izzy. She killed it. She's hitting the renegade, and now she needs to leave after hitting the renegade. Bye, Izzy. So Izzy's going to guard right now. That's what she does. I'm gonna actually take the king's chair again. Take my throne real quick. Hold on here. Stand by. Whoa, we're getting gnarly this episode. Holy. All right, guys, so we're back up in this thing. Guys, my thumb, look at it. I'm a little worried about it, honestly, because I hope I didn't, the kid that gave it to me, I don't know, so I hope he doesn't have corona, because I don't want to have to find my beach. So, look, I'm not crazy about it, but we're going to figure it out. After the podcast, I'll probably throw a Band-Aid on, maybe a little bit of Neosporin. And we'll evaluate that situation when we need to. Look, when it comes to medical stuff, because I guess that this thumb is kind of medical, and I just said the corona. This is no offense to anybody. By the way, I'm not trying to offend anybody who may have some of these diseases. Honestly, I'm really not. This comes out of a place of childhood wonder, I guess. Because look, some of these medical terms, I gotta know who's coming up with them. Because they're so amazing. Dude, coronavirus alone, I'd say that's like the biggest development as far as amazing names for like diseases like coronavirus. Are you kidding me? I gotta know what the origination from that is. Like, why is it coronavirus? But essentially what I was trying to get to here is that when I was little, when I was like a little kid, I always would get these words stuck in my head. So these big medical terms, because maybe I'd hear them on a commercial or something like that. And my mom would ask me about them because I'd be like, Mom, I have a word stuck in my head. Now, this would be like me while I'm like playing with like toys or something. I'm probably playing with tech deck dudes, right? And so, look, I'm playing with I'll set up the situation. I'm playing with tech deck dudes. This is probably 8-year-old me. I'm sitting there chilling, playing with my little tech deck dudes, and I'm just the same word is playing in my mind over and over and over and over again. I can't get over it. I can't let go of it. It's really frustrating, and essentially I have to kind of confide in somebody and say, you know what, I need to get this out because it's really bothering me. And so I reach out to my mom, and at the time I probably said, hey mom, can I tell you something? Because I went through a real phase where I didn't feel secure enough to just tell my mom. I would always say, hey mom, can I tell you something? She'd be like, dude, just tell it to me. Just tell it to me. So I probably asked her, hey mom, can I tell you something? And she'd go, oh, what? I go, I have a word stuck in my head. Now, like, granted, when she hears that, she's probably thinking, oh, he has like, I don't know, lawnmower. Or like something like elementary or something real like simple, right? Or like, I don't know, just like dumb, like nothing crazy. But the word that was actually in my head, and I told it to her, fibromyalgia. Now, this is where my fascination kind of began with various words that were medical terms, and it's there's some of them are just amazing, and I hear them on commercials all the time, still to this day. And guys, some of these words are amazing. And this is no offense whatsoever. I'll say it again so that I don't get canceled. No offense whatsoever to people who have these diseases. But these names of these diseases are amazing. Mesothelioma. That's so incredible. Gingivitis. That's an amazing name for a disease. I'm sorry. Whoever is coming up with these deserves a raise. Multiple sclerosis. I mean, these are amazing. Who's coming up with these? So, to whoever's coming up with these, shout out to you because you're awesome. And we need more people like you in the world to keep on coming up with it. You know what? It's almost like a writer, like somebody that's a writer for a song. Who's writing the names to these diseases? Like, I assure you, the same guy that wrote gingivitis, he probably wrote coronavirus. Because I know that there's got to be one guy behind this. I know it's a one or a girl. There's one person behind this because there's no way. Or, I mean, I got to be honest with you. Maybe it's a team. Maybe they're all sitting around and they're coming up with names for this thing. But, dude, I'm telling you, some of these names are incredible. And I commend whoever's coming up with it. Because this is incredible. I mean, I might have a little something right here that they're going to have to name. They're going to have to come up with something new for this guy. For this shiner right here. I mean, look, I'm not worried, but I'm worried. Because this thing is deep, okay? This cut is deep. And I'm a little bit concerned about it. Again, it doesn't really hurt, so that's what's good. And it doesn't feel like, oh, shoot, I caught something. But I don't even know that if I caught something, I would know. Maybe it's a superpower or something. You know what? This might actually leave a mark forever. That's okay, though. I mean, I can't be a hand model, but it's alright. I'll deal with it. But yeah, guys, some of these medical words are incredible. Fibromyalgia is a hitter, okay? Multiple sclerosis, that's an amazing word. And whoever's coming up with these, I commend you. If I have a fan where their parents, like, come up with those for a living, shout out to you. Point me in their direction because I need a few song titles. Could you imagine if I named a pop song Fibromyalgia and it like actually worked it in? That would be incredible. I mean, I would, and all the proceeds went to fibromyalgia. That would be incredible. Yeah. So, look, my Valentine's Day was good. It was simple. Guys, I'm not crazy about Valentine's Day. It's just okay to me. Look, I'm a single boy, so obviously I'm not going to like it. I'm set up not to like it. But, you know, it was just alright to me as far as, like, holidays go, because it's not really necessary, but we all kind of, like, buy into it. So, yeah, I mean, everybody's posting their boo thing and all that. And, I'm not going to say I wasn't hurt. I'm not going to say I was, like, hurt, but I was hurt. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, man. I'm just chilling. I'm releasing these songs. I'm singing these songs about girls that aren't really real. So, you know, honestly, that's actually something I would want to talk about. I talked to somebody about it today. somebody asked me, Alex, so I love the new song. Who's it about? I feel like it happens all the time. I feel like it's every time I put out new music, it's always like that. And the way I see it is this. Everybody has a personal relationship when it comes to how, like, as far as songwriters that I've encountered, everybody kind of has their own personal relationship with how they write. And a lot of people would say, this is what I picked up from it. Over the years, meeting different writers, talking to them on how they come up with stuff. A lot of people say that it's personal to them and that they do pick up things from their real life, and that's the inspiration behind it. And that's totally great. For me, it's not necessarily all like that. I'm not going to say that I haven't written about real things. I'm not going to say that I don't write about real things, because I think it's important, because there's obviously passion behind it that way. But for me, I'm way more concerned about how things sound. That's like where my real concern is. And I don't know if it's because I come at it from a production standpoint, but I really care the most about how a song sounds and how a song, like, is the singability of a song. So if there's something where I'm trying to sing something or write something down where it gets in the way of how easy it is to sing it, then I probably will not write that, if that makes sense. So if I'm trying to, like, squeeze a message in and be like, and it's hard to sing a second time or a third time, I'm like, dude, this isn't worth it, because frankly, I usually find the happy medium. Okay, I usually find the happy medium of, okay, this is singable, it's easy to pick up, and it's also, like, it has something behind it. But I take the ease of singing over trying to squeeze a message in. And usually when I hear some songs, I can tell in the way that they're written and the way that they're sang that the person who was trying to write it was, like, really trying to get a message across, and that's great, and, you know, whatever, and it's their art, and I appreciate it. But me personally, I don't like making it any harder for people to sing a song, because if they're gonna sing my song, first of all, I'm appreciative of it. Second of all, I want to make it as easy on them as possible. I want to lighten the load for them so that when they sing it, they can sing it a second time, a third time, and that can be the deal. So when it comes to my songs, yeah, they have real inspiration. I'll say that. I mean, I write about real stuff, but I would say what the first priority is just how it sounds, how things are able to sing, I think about how easy it's going to be, if it's going to be easy for me to sing it on stage, because, and I always think about, I think it's important to think about, say one of these songs blows up, you know, that's the hope. And say one of them blows up and I have to sing it for the next 30 years. Now, I want to write something that I'm happy to sing for 30 years. I want to write something that I'm proud and is not hard for me to sing in 30 years. And I also want to sing something that's, like, not... Like, I want to be able to sing something that's not...
I'm in my toes, girl, yeah, yeah.
And that's just that, okay? So, I always think about those things and take that into account. So, yeah, man. That's all that it is. That was a little bit. I mean, people always ask me that, and that's kind of my answer, and I'll probably have to explain it still, because listen, it's not conventional. When you have, like, something, like, I do something that's not really that conventional. I see it as very conventional. I see it as some kids played basketball, some kids played football. I decided to DJ and write songs and things like that. But, you know, people really are interested in it, and I appreciate it. I just think that it's definitely artistic. I have my quirks when it comes to writing and creating. So if people are interested in hearing that, I'm appreciative that they care about it. But when it comes to the new song, guys, honestly, I've been really, really just appreciative of all the reaching out that people have done towards, you know, the direction of what I do. I mean, like, people have really... I've gotten amazing messages. I've got incredible videos. And I just feel really, it honestly makes me feel really special, the fact that people are appreciating this song. And look, I've been kind of cooped up for a year writing these songs, and it's always feels a little bit like kind of like you're really putting yourself out there, especially when you do take a year to get better and improve. And I mean, these are the first times that I'm debuting this new wave of music that nobody's heard, and it really is special because it's honestly, there were times where I was like, this was so, like, releasing stuff became so, like, it came so far away. It became, like, really distant, and then it kind of happened, and we're putting stuff out, and the response has been incredible, and I really do take it to heart, because there were hours and hours and hours spent and being spent on this song. And it's not, I don't want to make that sound like it's a negative thing or that it's hard for me to do, because this is what I love to do, and this is what I feel that I'll do for the rest of my life. But I'm just saying that I enjoyed every second of making these songs. I still enjoy it, and the fact that the respect is there and that people are appreciating this music, it's really special to me, and I feel really great about what the future holds, because I mean, I'm sitting in the car and I'm thinking about how this song, I mean, it's out, and I have other ones that are coming, but I'm like, wow, well, that's a song that's out there into the wild, and that's always a kind of a scary feeling. But then I think about the other songs that I have coming, and it makes me feel really great. So I just want to thank everybody sincerely, because it always makes it like way more worth it in the end to see the response and the fact that people really are enjoying this song. It's really great, and honestly, I really do mean this. I'm working my hardest to give you the best product that I can give you, and to be honest with you, I feel that I will achieve that with the next couple songs. I want to constantly top myself and give you new flavors to explore that you would have never thought that I would be on a record sounding like that, So I'm appreciative. I'm excited about what we're doing here, and it's every 3 weeks. So you guys can count on me for that. I'm rocking it every 3 weeks. I have the songs that I'm ready to put out there, and if you enjoy the song, I really do ask you, I'm not going to force you to do whatever. I'm not going to force you to play it when you sleep.
I'm in my toes, girl, yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to, make you use a VPN. I don't really care about that. That's all very slimy to me. If you like the song, if you enjoy listening to it, post about it, share it with your friends, do all that, but only if you really want to. Because I don't want it to be like a thing where there's people supporting me just to support or whatever. I really want it to come from you guys if you guys enjoy the song, and that's what I've been seeing, and that's been the vibe for me. It's been a very wholesome feeling, because I feel like everybody, a lot of my friends hit me up, a lot of people from high school hit me up, a lot of people from even before that hit me up, and it came from a place that felt really authentic and not necessarily like, I didn't hit them up to do that. I didn't send them a link. I didn't do that. I don't try and force that upon people. And frankly, I don't like to talk about what I do like at school, but it's really, really special to me when people kind of do that, on their own. And that's kind of been the feeling. So thank you guys so much. It's been incredible to start releasing stuff. And again, we got stuff on the way. And I usually don't like doing that as far as like, yo, we got one coming, this and that. But I mean, yo, we got one coming, this and that, we got one. So yeah, man. But yeah. Valentine's Day is really interesting though. I never really had any great Valentine's Day memories, but I actually will always remember that when I was little, I was in preschool, and like, it's so funny how when you're a kid or when you're really little, like, you think that like kissing and all that is so gross. I mean, that is the coronavirus to you. Like, when you're growing up, getting kissed is like, I mean, they always talk about cooties, I mean, it's a serious thing. I know we're all worried about coronavirus, but cooties is still out there. And if you might also know the cheese touch. So, look, I know that the main objective is Corona, but Cooties is out there. It's lurking. It's been out there for years. And cheese touch is just as scary. But when I was a kid and I was really little, I was in I was in preschool, and this girl, I don't know why I remember this, but like this girl was like, "Hey, can I tell you a secret?" And so she went up to like my ear, right? And she kissed me on the cheek, and I was pissed. I was so mad. I don't even know why. It's just like I felt just really defeated, you know? And it's just crazy. It's just wild how your whole like feeling shift on that. Because then I was probably maybe 6 or 7. And dude, no. Preschool, how old are you in preschool? That's a really dumb question, but honestly, I don't even remember. How old? I don't even know. This is really low IQ question, but what's the preschool age? My Google's gonna think I'm having a child because I'm asking what the preschool age is. But essentially pre-K are the same. Okay, give me the age. What's the age? This is really trash. Don't you hate when you like look something up and then it's just like, no. What age is kids? For the most part, 2 years before a child begins kindergarten. Okay, so it definitely wasn't preschool. It was because I don't even think I was retaining information at that point. But I bet it was just kindergarten. Yeah, it was kindergarten. So yeah, man. Kindergarten was wild, man. I was getting kissed on the cheek, and I had an Arthur fist about it because it was just so annoying. It's just like, man, don't kiss me on the cheek. You know, if it was the other way around, I'd probably be canceled. And that's facts. But yeah, man. I really hope that my thumb is okay, though. I'm kind of worried about it. Hopefully I'll survive. Hopefully I'll make it to the next Robe Talk. But I had a gig last night, guys, and it was really great. That's another thing where it's like I never want to take that for granted. Kids show up, they show out. It was a glow party. You know, people had paint all over them. I can't do that. That takes courage. That takes courage to get paint all over you and so that you glow. I can't do that. But yeah, guys, this is a great gig. We did a teen night. It was always fun, and yeah, shout out to everybody that showed up there. But I wanted to talk about one thing that we're gonna start doing pretty soon here. So I just partnered with this app or this company called Sweet. I don't know if you guys are familiar or not. It's an app, and you can listen to all my stuff on there. Similar, it links with your Spotify, and you gain points called sugar. So then you can use your sugar for rewards like AirPods or like a bunch of dope stuff, like legit stuff, and like no cappington whatsoever. I checked it out. It's all legit. No wish companies, no fake, any of that. Okay, it's not like you order AirPods with your sugar, and you get like Walgreens AirPods. It's not like that. You get it straight from Apple. You get it legitly, as the baby would say. So you can also get like meet and greets with me, with this guy. I wish I had my this guy mug. But you can get meet and greets with this guy, or you can get phone calls with this guy, and there's a lot more. I mean, you could win a FaceTime call with me, and I'll show you my thumb. And I'll keep you posted on that, on if I got any coronavirus from somebody's fingernail that dug into me. Hey, by the way, clip your nails. I want to give back, but I'm not really a fan of making people pay for things with money because it's just slimy. Again, don't want to make you listen to my song in the nighttime because that's scary. So, yeah, I don't want to make people pay for things with money. So this is a great way to get hooked up with new music by listening to new music and doing other things to get sugar. So get the Sweet app right now. That's SWEET in the App Store and wherever you get apps. I mean, wherever you pick up some apps. I can't say that if you go to like a Donato's and they ask you if you want any apps, if you say Sweet, I don't necessarily know that they're gonna give you what you're talking about. Or if you go to like I don't know, Mexican restaurant and they're like, hey, do you want any apps? And you go, yeah, I want Sweet. I don't know that they're gonna give that to you, but if you go to the App Store, I think that'll work. It's a really corny joke, but we made it work. But yeah, guys, the music video response to that has been incredible. The music itself, I mean, it's been dope. I already have the next song picked out. It's gonna be loaded up very soon. I had to check and see what date that is. I mean, it's 3 weeks from when we did it last Friday. So, you already know. Cuh. But yeah, shout out to Izzy for being on the Robe Talk, and also shout out to my mom for being on the Robe Talk. And you know what? I want to give a shout out to the people that are the listeners of Robe Talk because, like I said last week, look, it's always cool when I hear like, oh, my mom loves Robe Talk, or, you know, like I told you how I went to the mall that one time and the girl was like, oh my gosh, I'm ready for that Robe Talk. So look, man, it's always love. I'm always appreciative of that because, you know, anything that I do creatively, whether it's the podcast, whether it's the music videos, it all kind of comes from the same place of, you know what, I'm a creative boy. I've just always been that way. And I don't have a lot of fear. So I fire at all cylinders. And I do it to make you guys happy. I do it to hopefully put a smile on your face. That's always been the goal. It's always been the goal, whether it's a show, whatever. I always want to bring joy to your day. As corny and as Hallmark as that may sound, I always want to do that, okay? But I'm appreciative when that objective is completed and I actually did my job. So when I see people posting on their story that they're listening to the song and that they enjoy it, that means that I did my job. So I'm thankful, honestly. I feel like this whole process of releasing music again and getting out there, doing the photo shoots, shout out to Jeremy Kramer, doing the video. Like, it's been a minute, I feel, since I've been in that kind of that mode of release and things like that, and it feels good, guys. I'm thankful that I get to do what I love, and hopefully that it grows enough so that I can do it for the rest of my life. And I mean, I'm writing songs for the rest of my life. I'm saying it right now. Okay? And that's no flex whatsoever. It's just something that I love to do. And but you know, I still got the backup plan. I'm in college. Shout out to the Rents for the advice. I'm still in college. We're doing it. But yeah, guys, I mean, look, you guys are really sweet to me. I'm really appreciative of it, and
life is good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's great. It's a good time, and I thank you guys for watching. I think on that note, I'm gonna end it. Make sure you guys have a great week. We already started off. I mean, it's Monday, guys, so you better be firing it up already, out the gate, ready to go. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and go check out that app called Sweet. That's big. You can follow me on there. I believe my handle is just Alex Angelo, same as everything else. I might have to update my profile when I lose my thumb, but thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Shout out to Izzy Goody for being the guest today, and I'll see you guys later. This has been Robe Talk. That was the longest note I think I've ever held in my life. sir.